your driver's license, registration, and insurance, please.
So what are you pulling me over for?
The GoPro on your helmet. Have that on your helmet. You can't have anything protrude more than 2 millimeters off the surface of the helmet.
That's a crime?
It's not a crime, it's an infraction.
Okay, so you pulled me...
I've stopped you for a traffic violation.
Okay.
I've asked you for your information, you're refusing to give it to me.
I'm not refusing to give it to you, it's just that...
I need some identification from you guys. We're getting reports that you guys are looking in a vehicle.
Who
so
said
I'm
that?
here. There's a woman that lives in the neighborhood that called, so I'm investigating. So
I don't want to give my ID.
Sir, what we're going to do is you are legally detained because you are the reason for a radio call, okay?
Well, let me get on the sidewalk then.
If that's what you want to do, sure.
Basically, what I talked to the owner here about, okay? They don't have any signage saying that you're not allowed to stay in the area recording. This is a public property sidewalk.
When a biker straps a GoPro to his
So what are you
helmet, he
pulling me
never
over for?
expects it to trigger a
GoPro on your helmet.
multi-agency
Have
crackdown.
that on your helmet. You
But
can't
in
have anything
Coronado,
protrude more than 2
California, a
millimeters off
harmless
the
piece of
surface of the
camera
helmet.
gear turns
That's a
into
crime?
an excuse for a full-on
It's not a crime, it's an
constitutional
infraction.
confrontation.
Okay, so you pulled me...
I've stopped
With
you for a
cops
traffic violation.
scrambling for
I've asked you for your
authority
information,
and
you're refusing
struggling
to give
with
it to
the
me.
law, one
I'm not refusing to give it to you, it's
citizen
just I did not commit a
and the
crime.
badge doesn't like
And
it.
you pulled me over for a
driver's
GoPro.
license, registration, and insurance, please.
So what are you pulling me over for?
The GoPro on your helmet.
The GoPro on my
Yeah,
helmet.
the fixture, the mounting grid. Have that on your helmet. You can't have anything protrude more than 2 millimeters off the surface of the helmet.
That's a crime?
It's not a crime, it's an infraction.
Okay, so you pulled me over for a non-crime?
It's a moving violation. You can't have anything on your helmet. It compromises the integrity. Can I have the information I asked you for, please?
Actually, sir, I mean, the fact that you pulled me over for a traffic violation of a GoPro on the top of my helmet, which is for my safety, it's kind of ridiculous. I will not be consenting to anything. So
Okay.
if you need to get a sergeant out here, that'd be great. But
What's your name?
did I commit a crime?
I've stopped you for a traffic violation.
Okay.
I've asked you for your information. You're refusing to give it to me.
I'm not refusing to give it to you. It's just that I did not commit a crime. And you pulled me over for a GoPro on my helmet,
And it's a traffic violation.
which is for my safety.
Okay. Do you understand what I stopped
What's
you
your name and badge number? Bliss, what's your badge number?
for? You answer my question, and I'll
What
answer
is-
yours.
What is
okay?
your badge number, sir?
But you answer my questions?
I'm cooperating so far. I pulled
No, you're
over.
not. You have not produced your driver's license. You have not produced your registration.
Because
you've not
you
produced
pulled
your
me
insurance.
over for not a crime. And in fact, it's the stupidest thing you can pull me over for is that freaking camera.
Is speeding a crime?
A camera
Is
on
speeding
my
a,
helmet.
Is speeding a crime?
A camera on my helmet, sir.
Answer my question. Is speeding a
I'm not
crime?
answering any more questions. I'd like to speak to my lawyer.
Can I have your information, please?
You can get your sergeant.
Sit tight. Hey. I just want to let you know that I'm also recording this stop.
Of course
and
you
I've
are.
asked you numerous times for your information and you're refusing to do so.
I'm not refusing. If I committed a crime, I would absolutely give you my
Okay.
ID.
All right. You've been stopped for a traffic violation,
I got stopped for a GoPro on my helmet.
and I've told you it's a traffic violation.
That's a bullshit violation. So go ahead and get your sergeant here.
Okay, I've told you it's a violation, so you're still refusing to produce your information.
If
when
you
you've been
can
informed that you've
articulate a crime that I have committed, I will ID. Until then, I do
Okay.
not have to ID. And in fact, this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right, and I am now invoking Title 18, Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. If you do one more movement without getting your sergeant here, you're fucked.
Did you hear me?
Did you hear me? Get your sergeant here.
I'm
I'm done speaking to you. I told you
explaining-
I am done talking. I am now invoking my Fifth Amendment right to stay silent.
If
Thank
you
you.
fail to produce your information,
Then what? You're going to
you're
arrest
in
me?
jeopardy of being
So that'd
placed
be
under
kidnapping.
arrest.
And I already invoked Title 18, Section 242.
How is that kidnapping?
You'll find that out in court, sir.
You're failing to identify
You'll
to
find that out
myself.
in court.
Are you familiar with?
Are you getting your sergeant?
Are you familiar with Section Penal Code
Are
148?
you not listening to a lawful order?
Are you listening
Call
to my lawful
your
order?
sergeant. You are
lis-
not. This traffic stop is unlawful, especially since I told you this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
And you pulled me over for a fucking GoPro.
Which I told you is a traffic violation.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stay right here and I'm staying silent.
Okay.
Until I speak to my lawyer.
Do
or
you
you get your
really want to
sergeant.
go to jail?
Do you not want to get your sergeant?
I've called him.
Okay, good.
And
Well, I'm
asking-
staying silent until he's here and I talk to him.
Okay.
Bliss, please step away from me with your badge, your gun, and your fake costume. I'll be right here.
Okay.
By your bike.
Look at this. I'm being treated like a fucking criminal because I have a GoPro on my helmet. He literally pulled me over for this.
Are you Cody Shear?
Mind your own business.
Are you Cody Shear?
I am not answering questions.
Okay.
I don't answer questions.
Right.
If he issues me a citation,
Correct.
he could take that and wipe his ass with it.
Why are you being so...
Because he pulled me over for a fucking GoPro on my helmet.
Okay.
Okay? Is that a crime?
If it's in the vehicle code, then yes, it is.
Is it a crime? Do you know what a crime is?
Yes, I know what a crime is. If
Okay.
it's in the vehicle code, then it's a crime.
So just tell me what the difference between a crime and an infraction is.
An infraction is a crime, yes.
Okay, so what, is this a misdemeanor or a felony?
I don't know. It's definitely not a felony.
Well, I know that, but is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
Neither one. It's most likely not a
Either one.
misdemeanor too.
Okay.
But I don't
So
know
I don't need an ID for a non-crime.
He's
He's a jackass. He's gonna
he
get.
pulled you over for a reason, right?
Listen, either way, I'm gonna see him in court.
I'll listen to you, yeah.
Okay. So either way, he'll be seen in court and he'll learn a lesson.
Good.
And if you guys want to come here and back him up for a unlawful stop,
This is what we always do, though. Like,
I know
if we
that.
See, if we see
Listen,
somebody on a traffic stop, if we see somebody on a traffic, you know that.
no,
If we
I
see
know,
somebody on a
and
traffic
I'm
stop,
always
we're
there.
gonna
But
pull
the other thing is, like, when you show up and you realize, like, I'm someone that knows my rights. Okay, so I did not commit a crime. I do not have to ID. I will not ID. He can't even write me that ticket without seeing my ID and getting my consent. So do I have to sign that ticket? No, and I will still go to court. It's not that big of a deal. I don't have to sign the fucking thing.
Okay.
And he's gonna want to arrest me. If he wants to arrest me, that's gonna be his problem.
Okay.
Like, fucking make my day, dude.
Okay.
He shouldn't have pulled me over for a non-crime. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm following the speed limit, stop at the stop signs, all the bullshit, and he fucking runs up on me because I have a GoPro. Not gonna happen, dude.
Is that what he said to you?
That's exactly what he did. It's all on camera.
Okay.
You know? I mean, fuck, dude. I'm not messing around. Like, this is stupid. I mean, I deal with you guys all the time, and you know, to be pulled over for a non-crime and these guys know what I fucking do, like, it's messing with the wrong one, dude.
All right. Just hang tight, all right?
Well, I don't
I mean, I know he can run my registration, so he supposedly
Yeah.
knows my name, but he hasn't confirmed anything. Just because Sosa over here said, yeah, but, you know, what do you guys have, a fucking picture of me in your office? You know, a picture of my bike and my kids too?
I don't know what that's about, but I'm just.
Well,
I just heard that there was a refusal sign, and I was just throwing it out there that it's.
No, I refuse to give him my ID because I didn't commit a crime.
okay.
I
So
didn't
he hasn't written you a ticket yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
But, you know,
okay.
I didn't commit a crime, so I didn't,
Yeah.
I'm not IDing.
Okay.
How's it going, Lee?
Morning, sir. How are you?
Morning.
So what's going on?
So it was a great day.
Okay.
Okay, I was just out enjoying my day, and I got pulled over for having a GoPro on my helmet.
Okay.
Okay, and so I let Bliss know that, you know, this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. The fact that I was just traveling, I was following all the rules and laws of the road and traffic safety and nothing. And then he gets behind me and pulls me over for a GoPro and tries to tell me that that's a violation of whatever code. What safety code? What does it even matter? You know, what if I had a fin on my helmet? What if I put my visor up? Is that now a violation of the traffic code? Like, look how close my visor is being as high as my GoPro. What violation, what crime have I committed? Please tell me.
Okay, so you're in violation of the California Vehicle Code, which says you can't have that mounted on your helmet like that.
Okay, so can you
It's as
tell me
simple
what
as
code that is?
Pardon?
What code is that?
Pardon? I don't know what code is. Look it up
Okay,
for you,
look that up and also
But
tell me what crime I
regardless-
committed.
Regardless, it's an infraction.
Okay,
It's like speeding.
and I'll see him in court.
Correct.
Absolutely.
need
And
your
it's gonna be a
we
fun
need
day in
your-
court. Make sure you're ready for a full day, buddy.
Right, and we need your information.
So I need your
I
driver's
have not
license,
committed a
registration,
crime.
information.
A crime. Do you know what a crime is?
Do you understand what we're saying? We just
I
need your
see. I
information.
understand. Is what I just did a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's an infraction.
Exactly.
Infraction.
There's no crime in an infraction. Therefore, I
So
have no
we need
reason.
to have your driver's license
Look,
so we can
look,
identify
here's the
you
thing.
and write
I
all
technically
that stuff
don't even
down
need
on
this
there.
license plate.
Okay.
I don't even need a fucking driver's license. Okay, it's the Fourth Amendment. This is my property on public roads, and I'll make sure you understand that in court. Okay, my lawyer will definitely make sure you understand that. But when I'm pulled over, if I haven't committed a crime, I do not have to ID. He shouldn't even be pulling me over unless it's a crime. And I understand that you guys have a job and you're not used to being told that. But some people do know their rights. Okay? I'm one of those very few
So
people.
are you not going to give us your ID or anything?
Okay, so you're gonna threaten me with jail?
I've just asked you a question.
Would I go to jail if I don't ID?
Would you go to jail if you
Yeah.
don't have
Are
ID?
you gonna arrest
You're
me?
gonna have to ID.
Is this a threat of arrest if I don't ID?
I'm asking you, are you going to give us your ID?
And I'm asking you, am I gonna be taken to jail if I don't
He's
ID?
asking a question with a question. He asked you a question. Answer the question.
You are my servant.
Okay.
I am not your bitch. Okay? I'm just asking you a question. Before I answer a question, are you threatening me
I'm not
with
threatening you at all.
arrest?
I want to know whether you're
No,
going to
with
provide us
with an
your
arrest.
identification so he can fill out his citation, so then we can give you a summons to go to court, so then you can come to court and then talk to the judge about it.
You know how easy it is for him to just put his tail between his legs and say, take that off your helmet?
Pardon?
Why couldn't he have said, if that's such a violation, why couldn't he have just asked me to take it off?
Well, he would have.
No, he didn't. He could have, he walked up. He wanted my ID so he can give me a ticket.
Your ID, so he
Right.
can, how do you know he's going to give you a ticket?
Because he asked for my ID.
How do you know he's going to give you a
It
ticket?
doesn't matter. I mean,
So you're making an
listen,
assumption
so
because
listen,
he
here,
asked
look,
for an
here,
ID
right here.
that you're going to get a ticket.
Right
correct?
here, don't be
So-
grabbing, and you're getting too close to my personal stuff. Right here is my ID.
Okay.
Okay? Am I being threatened with an arrest because I put a GoPro for my safety on my helmet and got pulled over by a,
Get my pizza?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't
you know, so what happens, what I'm asking is, what happens if I don't give you the ID?
Well, we need to satisfactorily identify you.
Okay. For
So
what?
we can do that right there,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Uh-huh.
Or you can go in, run your fingerprints, and do all that kind of good stuff. in
So,
which
so
case
you
we
are
would have to
threatening me
take you
with
to jail.
arrest,
I'm not threatening you
booking,
I'm
with
asking you
booking,
to
putting
give
me in the
your
back,
ID so
probably
we
putting
can take care
handcuffs
of our
on me.
business. Will you provide us with your
So,
identification?
am I being detained right now?
Will you provide us with your... Yes, you're being
Okay,
detained.
so I'm being detained.
Yes.
I'm being threatened with an arrest.
Not being threatened.
Oh, booking. I'm being threatened with being booked. Okay, by is it Sergeant?
Yes.
Sergeant Lee,
Yes.
because of tyrannical bliss. I'm gonna hand this over.
Thank you.
There you go. Identify who you already have identified, and I'll see you in court. It's gonna be a fun one.
Do you have your insurance card with you also?
Look it up, dude. You got my ID. I'm not getting any. You got my ID. Do what you need to do. Everything is up to date. Everything is up to date.
Prove that to me.
Can you prove it? Just look it up. It's right there. I'm not giving you anything else.
You know it, but we don't have the capability of looking it up.
Well, that sucks for you.
Again, I'm just throwing it out.
Trust me, I have insurance.
Well, we don't doubt that. I mean,
Okay, well,
he's just asking that
not
you're
too bad.
required to.
You asked for one thing, you got one thing. That's all you're getting until this. I speak to my lawyer.
Well, I'm not a party to this. I was just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Just to throw it out there. How come you don't want to identify?
Because you took an oath.
What's that?
You took an oath. This guy took an oath. You took an oath. Okay? To uphold the Constitution. Right now, you're violating the Constitution. And I know you don't believe me yet, but trust me, Bliss will find out.
I know. What I'm asking though is can you explain to me why though? That's what I don't understand.
Because the Constitution,
again, I'm
here's
just
the
asking. I'm just asking.
here's the Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay? Unless I've committed a crime, I don't need to even fucking talk to you, whether you want to talk to me or not. You want to ask me questions? I don't have to answer shit. Unless I commit a crime, you are nothing but a servant.
Okay.
Okay? That's that.
Okay.
Plain and simple. You're not Mr. Badass with 3 stripes. You're fucking nothing. You are our servant.
Okay.
And then you pull people over, you violate our constitutional rights, and when we actually know them, even the Sergeant Lee, is going to need a real education.
Can I
And we'll
ask
get
again
one.
though? So since we're talking about it,
Uh-huh.
I'm just curious. I agree. If there's no crime, we can't stop. But I'm just asking. I guess where I'm getting at is why do you think this is not a crime for him stopping you for a crime? I guess.
What? What? He pulled me over for a GoPro. How's that a crime? Do you know what a crime is? You have to have a victim. Where's my victim?
How do you figure?
What, for a crime.
So if the law says
No, law, color of law is different than the supreme law of the land.
Oh,
Okay? There's only one law, and that's the Constitution.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right.
Everything else, you need consent.
Okay, so that's where we're getting.
Okay, like, do you know the UCC, Universal Commercial Code? Yeah, that's what you guys operate under. You guys need someone's consent to do anything. Bliss did not have my consent, and I did not commit a crime, therefore he violated my 4th Amendment right.
I need you to sign here in the red box. Being cited for motorcycle helmet safety. Sign there in the red box.
exactly the term.
We're under arrest.
I absolutely am.
Okay.
A violation of my Fourth Amendment
You're
right.
not going to get anything in the mail. Everything's done online in El Dorado County. There's a web address right here. Give it about 8 business days. Go to that web address, enter your citation information, your personal information, and your options there will be on how to handle the citation.
Yep, just make sure you're ready to go to court. So
right.
I will be needing you there.
Okay, so
Was your body cam on? Oh, you don't have one. Do you have a dash cam?
you need to take that off your helmet, okay?
Do you have a dash cam?
I do.
Okay. I'll be FOIAing that. And I'll also be FOIAing your records for a very long time that make you look really fucking bad.
Okay.
Go away.
You need to take
Goodbye.
that off your helmet.
Goodbye.
Okay?
Goodbye.
Are you going to take that off your helmet?
Goodbye. I don't answer questions. Goodbye.
Okay. If you get back on this motorcycle,
If you
put that
don't
on
leave
your
me
helmet.
alone, this is just going to escalate very much further, and you're going to look really bad, dude. I mean, it's just like, just go away. You gave me the ticket. Go away.
Okay, I'm asking you, are you going to take that off your helmet?
Am I free to go?
No, not until you take that off.
You're going to sit here all day and make me take it off?
Why won't you?
I'll take it off when I want to take it off. Goodbye. Kick rocks. Fuck off.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, the reason you're getting cited is for that on your helmet.
Okay.
And you can't I can't let the violation continue.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm gonna sit here for a while. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Goodbye.
That's fine. If you stay here and park.
Goodbye.
If you
Goodbye.
drive off.
Goodbye.
Please take that off your helmet.
Goodbye.
Because you'll be in continual
Shoot.
violation. All right.
Goodbye.
Did you hear me?
I don't speak your language. Goodbye.
All right. Well, evidently you do. Because you answer.
I'm just saying I don't speak your current language. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Now they're over there conspiring. Get ready for court and a demotion. Fucking pig. You too, Lee. Fuck you, Lee. Fuck you, Bliss. Who the fuck is this other one? Fuck you, friend. Like all you guys. Right, because you let your buddies do it. You are a part of it.
I did nothing but treat you with respect. I didn't yell at you or curse at you.
No, but you didn't inform them that they're violating my rights, so you're as bad as they are. I don't care how nice a tyrant is, dude.
I tried to have it.
Okay.
I had to talk to you.
Yep. It's alright.
You don't want to talk to me.
No, I like talking to you because you actually listen, but you still don't understand. You were taught that you were taught you need consent. You forgot.
If we're trying to have a debate, we're trying to talk about it, you don't want to.
Yeah. Yep. Your whole department is gonna look really bad, dude. By the time I'm done with you.
The law becomes a weapon for control rather
what do you pull me
than
over for?
justice. It's no longer
GoPro on your
law.
helmet.
It's
Have that on your
tyranny.
helmet. You can't have anything protrude more
This
than 2
case
millimeters off
shows
the
how
surface of the
easily a
helmet.
harmless
That's a
infraction
crime?
can become a test of
It's
will.
not a crime, it's an
A
infraction.
challenge to
Okay,
your
so you pull me-
I've stopped you for a traffic violation.
Know this.
I've asked you for your
You don't
information. You're
need to
refusing to
surrender
give it
your
to me.
dignity
I'm not
to
refusing to give it to
satisfy
you.
a
It's just I did not commit a crime.
In a quiet neighborhood in San Marcos, Texas, 2 men walk down the street. No crimes, no weapons, just eyes and a camera. That's all it takes for cops to swarm, detain, and start tossing around threats over ID refusal. What follows is a disturbing reminder of how fast reasonable suspicion can morph into a full-blown rights violation, all because someone dared to say no.
I need some identification from you guys. We're getting reports that you guys are looking in a vehicle.
Who
so
said
I'm
that?
here. There's a woman that lives in the neighborhood that called, so
Oh.
I'm
I don't-
investigating. So
I don't want to give my ID.
Sir, at this point, you need to identify yourself. You're under investigation for a crime. If you
Okay.
do not identify yourself, it is a criminal offense.
Okay, I don't want an ID.
All right, go ahead and turn around. Place your hands behind your
Texas
back.
3802.
Are you detaining me?
Are you detaining us?
Right now,
Are you
I
detaining me?
asked you for an investigation.
Here.
So if you could go ahead and just...
You're going to detain me?
No, sir. I'm
You
trying
said
to...
turn around. I'm turning around.
Okay. I'm Officer Benavides. So I'm called out here because you guys were looking in vehicles. So it's
told me
being
to turn
reported.
around. Do you want me to turn around?
Will you identify yourself?
I don't understand what you call. We're not doing anything.
There was a call from somebody in the neighborhood that reported it. So I'm just out here doing my job, trying to make sure you guys are okay. It's not looking into vehicles and all of that.
We did do that.
Is there a reason that you're looking into vehicles, sir?
We're just making sure cars are locked and everything's okay.
Why are you
There's a
doing
lot
that?
of break-ins. We got to make sure the cars aren't.
I've been following.
Can you get this guy away from me?
They were like down on that street way down there.
Hey, step away from me, sir.
They came this way.
This guy's been following me. Get away from
I've
me.
been watching them.
Get away
Okay,
from
you
me.
can just hang tight that way.
I haven't called anybody, but I've just been watching them. They don't. They haven't done anything. They were just looking at cars, but I've been watching them.
Do you see how that's a little odd?
Can you get him away from me?
You could just stand back right there. Do you see how it's a little odd that
Not
you're
really.
admitting that you're opening doors?
No. Hold on. I didn't. Hold on. No. Let's back up. I didn't say I did that.
Let me correct myself. That you're pulling at
I didn't
doorknobs
say I
of
did that
cars.
either.
What did you say?
I said we're making sure that cars aren't unlocked. That doesn't mean that
Are
we're
the
pulling on door
vehicles
handles.
yours?
Okay, so you're telling me.
Hey.
I'm just trying to clarify.
Okay, so I'm going to clarify because she's saying that I said I pulled on the handles. I'm not.
So what
gonna,
did you say? So we can clarify.
what
so
I
I'm
said-
not mistaking what you're saying.
What I said was I was making sure that the cars weren't unlocked, and that could be a number of things, like looking to see if the lock is up or down.
Did you pull at any handles?
Absolutely not.
Okay, all right. Is there, like, are you at neighborhood watch or something? Are you trying to just be proactive with the neighborhood?
I'm being proactive.
Okay. Are you touching any of the vehicles?
Dude, be
Since
quiet.
I'm under
Plead the fifth.
investigation, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
No more, dude. We're not
Yeah,
talking to you.
yeah.
Go back in your car,
So
man. Go back in your car.
I'm out here just because there's a concerned
Go
citizen.
back. Do yourself a favor. You see your vehicle right there? Go back in your car.
Who's this guy over
Do
here?
your.
This is a concerned citizen.
Do
I
your-
have another unit coming in. Maybe you could
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and walk off. I'm going to go ahead and leave.
ever to. The two subjects are identified. I just have another officer coming in.
Just do yourself a favor and just go back in your car.
I'm just called to a call for service, guys. I'm just trying to make sure everything's okay. There's concerned citizens that are calling. There's a concerned citizen there that's been following you guys. I'm just trying to investigate and do my job.
Well, you've already done your job. Just go back in your vehicle.
I'll go ahead and wait for another officer if he wants to.
So are we detained?
As of right now, I don't have anything that you guys have committed a criminal offense. I just have a gentleman that has been following you guys, another person that has said that you guys are looking into vehicles. It just seems suspicious.
Hey,
so
officer,
I'm out
your
here.
door's unlocked over here.
Okay.
You got guns in the vehicle and you got it unlocked.
It's locked.
Well,
My
no,
gun is under a gun lock.
I know, but you know, it could be mistaken. Somebody could get in there and take the gun. But it is unlocked.
It's locked.
But did you lock it?
Yes, sir.
You just
Thank
locked
you. I
it?
appreciate
Okay,
it.
okay.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
gonna
Thank you.
I don't want to bump into you or anything.
I appreciate it, sir. Okay, I'll get your information in a little bit.
So are we detained?
As of right now, I'm just investigating.
Okay, because you did
So-
tell me to turn around earlier, and I just want to clarify.
As of right now, no, because I
Okay.
don't have a criminal offense, but it is reasonable, you know, based on what's the two calls, one call.
There's two calls?
There was a call for service that came in, and the gentleman right here that's indicating that he observed some unusual activity.
Oh.
I'm just investigating,
Okay.
guys. I'm just investigating.
Yeah, I don't want to walk off because it don't seem like I'm running, so we'll wait for the other unit.
Okay, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys being cooperative with me. I'm just trying to do my best with the information that I have to make sure that there's no criminal offense that's being committed out here, all right? If everything pans out, we have nothing, you guys are free to go at any time. As of right now, I don't have a criminal offense, so I'm just doing my job to investigate what's going on.
All right.
Oh my goodness, it's hot. Would you guys mind if we walk into the shade a little bit?
You're in the shade right now, aren't you?
Oh, where do you want to walk over to?
No, just
You want to go by your car in the front? We can go-
Yeah,
okay.
just do it. It's a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
If y'all don't mind. Oh, thank you. That's much better. So do y'all guys just concerned citizens trying to make sure everybody's safe? Is that what y'all do? Just make sure everybody's safe in the neighborhood? Because I know that there's people that do criminal neighborhood watch. They observe. They make sure people are safe and doing that. So if that's what you guys are doing, then
very important.
I don't see how that's relevant.
It's relevant. How tall are you?
He wants to know if you're going to date with him.
Not at all.
I'm sorry?
Not at all,
Are
ma'am.
you single?
I couldn't hear
Are
you.
you single?
That's not important.
I didn't see a ring, so I thought you were single.
That's not important. I appreciate you asking me.
What time do you get off?
I'm not going to answer those questions. So that's
6 o'clock? You get off at 6. I mean, it's.
I'm just asking what the height requirements are. That's all.
He likes shorter girls. So
No,
that's
that's not it.
who is this guy?
I'm not sure, but apparently, I mean, he's
Is he an
concerned
officer?
enough. No, I don't recognize him, but he's concerned enough that he stopped. So, and the only reason we came out here is because that call for service.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody made contact with us that someone called. I don't know.
You're like 4'11".
Sir, I think that's irrelevant at this point.
It's very relevant. I'm just asking what the requirements are, what the height requirements are.
I don't have that information. So, I mean, honestly, the only information they provided is that there's 2 subjects walking in the neighborhood, looking into vehicles. So, you know, if I'm not finding anything, you guys, I mean, all I'm doing is just having a consensual encounter with you guys, investigating what's going on out here. I'm just trying to do my job. People are calling this in. That's it. And then when I arrive on scene, this gentleman saying that you guys are walking around. So it just,
I don't know what he said or what he saw.
He seems concerned enough that he's following. I don't know. But I will, as soon as another officer gets on scene, I'll go talk to him and see what.
Yeah, make sure you get a statement from him too. You know.
Okay. It's on camera, so I'll just talk to him. It'll be recorded. I just want to make sure that somebody else comes on scene so I can go ahead and make contact with them. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The other officer's on scene, so what I'll do is I'll just have him. Just talk to him real quick, guys. I'll be right back with you, okay? So basically, you got a call for service that there was guys looking into vehicles. There's another guy that pulled over when I arrived on scene.
So are you part of this? What's going on?
Wait, let me just talk to you real quick.
Okay.
Other guy arrived on scene. He just says he's been watching them. I'm gonna go get some more information. As of right now, we don't have a criminal offense. They mentioned that they're just watching around the neighborhood, looking to see if there's anything out of the ordinary in vehicles or whatever.
Not we. I didn't say nothing to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, not you.
Don't put me in that.
So they didn't admit to anything. They're not. There's nothing to basically say that there's an offense. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the individual.
Okay. So, sir, what we're going to do is you are legally detained because you are the reason for a radio call. Okay.
Well, let me get on the sidewalk then.
If that's what you want to do, sure.
Go ahead.
Okay. So until we figure this out, everyone's just kind of. I mean, granted, we could cuff you, but we're not going to. Okay. Stop. If you keep it walking away, I don't
like people approaching me.
Okay,
Keep your space.
listen to me, sir. Okay?
I got this mask for a reason, dude.
Listen to me.
6 feet.
Listen to me.
That's fine. I'm listening.
Okay?
I'm listening.
If you keep on backing up, I am going to handcuff you and put you in the back of that car until our investigation is over. Okay?
Ain't nobody leaving. I'm sitting. I just want to keep my
but
distance.
every time I step, you walk away.
Yeah,
because
do you not understand what's going on in Texas?
Listen. All right, you can record. You want to do your thing, that's fine. But I'm telling you, you're legally detained.
That's fine, bro.
What's going on?
And for what crime? What am I being detained for?
Apparently, there's someone walking in and checking out vehicles. That's what we're here for. Okay?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
So until we figure this out, if nothing's going on, you guys are free to go and do whatever you want. That's totally fine. Okay?
What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Who do you think I am? I don't know, because you're hiding your face behind a mask.
Who are you?
My name's right here.
What's your name?
So
I already asked you first, so we could play the game. Badge number's right here too.
You want to be a tyrant?
It's right there.
Okay. Yeah, right here then. That's
I'm gonna get that.
Sure. Well, look.
Okay, let's go ahead and tell this idiot that. Hey, did you hear your officer?
We don't have a criminal offense. So
Okay.
No criminal
You guys
offense.
are free to go.
Okay, are you done being
Goodbye.
a dickhead?
Goodbye.
Are you done being a
Goodbye.
dickhead to this guy?
Bro.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to you.
Goodbye.
What's your name and
No
badge number,
criminal
dude?
offense, right
Good,
there. You heard
goodbye.
it. What's your
Goodbye.
badge number?
It's right there. You can see it.
What's your badge number?
Hey, sir, what's your name and badge number, dude?
My name's Officer Badge number.
Badge number. Appreciate you, man.
You're the tough guy.
What about you, man?
Talking to that
What
guy
about
over
me?
here.
What's up?
Name and badge number, dude.
Name and badge number.
So if I get close to you, because I can't see it, I'm going to get it on film.
No, that's go ahead.
I'm not going to touch you, bro.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
You're fair enough to do that. I got it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You done? Are you done?
I guess we're done because you guys had no criminal offense. So I guess
So
we're.
what was the reason for you coming up all aggressive on this guy?
Say what now?
What was the reason for coming up all aggressive on this guy?
That wasn't aggressive. I was letting
that
him
wasn't
know that he was
aggressive?
legal. You let me finish?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So I was letting him know, actually both of you, that you were legally detained because
For
you're the
what
reason of a radio call if someone was burglarized.
Okay, so you can just detain somebody?
Detaining, yeah, for investigation.
For what?
It's called investigation.
Investigation for what? What did
For
you
a
get called
crime.
here for? What crime?
I already said it twice.
You didn't tell me. You told me.
I literally did just tell you because you asked me.
Okay, what was the crime?
Okay.
I'm asking you now.
I already told you.
What's the crime?
All right, you guys done?
You said you got a call,
Yeah.
and I'm asking you what the crime was.
Okay, I already told you. It's for burglary of vehicles.
Okay, she didn't say that. Somebody said that we were looking at cars. That's
Yes.
not burglary of a vehicle.
If you're looking, yes, it's attempt. You're looking at a car. That's what we're here for.
So,
we're
there's a charge
investigating.
for attempted.
We're
on a car?
investigating,
Really?
and that's what
Really?
we're here for.
Are you kidding me? Dude, you're so full of shit, man.
You're cool. All right. Have a good day, sir.
All right, you too. Go hide behind me now. All right. Yeah, you just had to say it. You just had to collaborate enough. Oh, Lord. Look at this guy. Look at this tyrant. Look at this tyrant, guys. Are you trying to hit me with the door again?
Well, if you're standing in front of
Are you going to hit me with the door?
That's what
You're
happens.
going to hit me with the door?
Don't be a child.
Don't be a child, man. Come on, don't be a child.
When walking down the street becomes suspicious and silence becomes resistance, we're no longer living in a land of rights. We're living under surveillance. This video is a warning. Know your rights, record everything, and never let a badge bully you into submission. Freedom doesn't require permission. One man, one camera, and one public sidewalk. Yet somehow it sparks panic from office managers and brings out the full force of law enforcement. What starts as peaceful filming near a gas facility quickly morphs into lectures about homeland security, demands for ID, and veiled threats. But this auditor knows the game, and he's not folding.
Public photography.
Okay. What are you photographing?
What's your name?
Deputy Miller, Clark County Sheriff's Office.
Badge number?
1892.
1892. And your name?
Deputy Kelly, 19272.
Okay.
So what's your business?
Mr. Reynolds, you got a badge number?
I have a unit number, it's 481.
Okay. That's a different thing. I never seen that.
Are you going to talk about what we're doing here today? Or
Probably
you
not.
Pick at our uniform?
Probably not. I'm not picking at your uniforms. I just wanted everybody's identity in case I get mag dumped or tased.
Oh, yeah?
Then I got some kind of evidence of who it was, right?
So how often does that happen?
Well, it just happened the other day here in Ohio.
Is someone standing on a sidewalk like this with a camera?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll commit to that. He didn't have a camera.
Okay.
But 28 shots. I mean, come on, guys.
Were you smoking earlier?
Who?
Were you smoking
No,
earlier?
Okay. I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, you do realize this is a propane facility. If you're smoking a cigarette, it's pretty idiotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what about all the people that drive by and flick their cigarettes out their window?
So, basically, what I talked to the owner here about, okay? They don't have any signage saying that you're not allowed to stay in the area and record. This is a public property sidewalk, okay? So as far as us being a part of your little First Amendment audit experiment, we're not going to be that, okay?
So no mag dumping today?
No.
Okay. Well, he told me all about Homeland Security, right?
Yeah, I mean... Like
how about if you tell me about Homeland Security and how they put out a scathing memo in 2018 that says public photography is not a crime, even when paired with a 911 call.
Okay.
And hold on, I'm not done. And you, be knowing, public photography is not a crime, and the 6th District Court runs this area. You'll get no traction today, and I'll be back tomorrow with a sign. And cupcakes.
Do you have an ID on you or anything?
No, I don't ID unless I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime. Okay. I just don't do that. That's my company policy.
Okay. So I'm just going to leave you with this, all right? I see your guys' videos online a lot. I understand your point, but I want you guys to understand our point, okay? Mm-hmm. We are still living in a post 9/11 environment.
No.
Okay?
Not at all.
Say no to that?
No,
okay. That's
not at all.
That's your right to disagree with me. But from our perspective, protecting local communities, this is critical infrastructure, okay?
Okay.
This is important critical infrastructure, right?
Okay.
And if someone's filming this because they're planning some type of attack to take this out, this is a critical incident, okay? Lots of people are going to get hurt if something happens. That's why we got to come at it the way we do, okay?
Okay.
But you're telling me you're a First Amendment auditor here? You're with some news agency? Are
Okay.
you with a news agency?
Gem City News.
Okay, where's your credentials at?
There is nobody that issues credentials in the United States.
Okay, so, I mean, our local news station here, News Center 7, they have their
I've sold them
plastered
stories.
all over everything. So where's your news logo? You don't do that?
Hey, I'm gonna reach in my pocket.
Okay.
These are my credentials.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Oh.
First Amendment.
Okay. Cool. There you go. So you don't have any business affiliated credentials?
No, I have a business card.
Okay.
But it's not on me.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just stay in here together then.
Okay.
So you decide you
Well,
want
yeah. Because you know the rules are that I can't leave until you leave. I want to go home and eat strudel. Okay? I was just walking by, and this guy, he wants to start it with me about Homeland Security. Sure I was.
Okay. Because I got a call about, I'd say 10, 15 minutes ago at this point, give or take.
Yeah, you called a couple times. I'll be
And if you
I'll
were
be doing
walking
open
by,
public records request for those.
If you were walking by, you would have been gone by the time I got here. But you're still here. So you weren't.
They said they called the police. I don't want to. You're not chasing me. I'm telling you now.
You don't ID yourself either.
No, there's no need for me to give up my ID.
Then there's no need for you to stay here if you're just walking by.
Okay. And so you'd like me to go up the road?
That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can stay in here if you want. But he had a valid concern, and you responded. I understand what you're doing here. Okay? But I'm going to ask you to leave. Given what I've just explained to you, I can't force you to.
Okay.
All right?
Well, you seem pretty good guy, Mr. Miller, and I'm not here to. Honestly, I know you guys think we're all against the police. We're not.
I know.
That's not how it works.
I
know. I don't have a gun on me. I'm not doing a Second Amendment audit. I'm not, I bring awareness. Wear your seatbelt.
Yep.
#1 killer of police officers is car crashes.
I know.
That's why I don't really entertain the whole post-apocalyptic 9/11 stuff. That's all nonsense, right?
Well,
just like police getting shot down is nonsense. You guys die in car crashes.
That's your right to disagree with that. But I'm telling you from a law enforcement / security perspective, this being critical infrastructure, those are some of the things we got to look at. Okay. We may not agree on that, but you're going to have your mindset. I'm going to have my mindset at the end of the day.
Okay.
All right. So are you going to leave or are you going to stay here?
I'm going to stay until you leave.
Well, I'm going to go back down here then. I'm off. I'm not even in front of the property at that point. So you'll leave when I can do that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be going. In fact, I'll tell you what. You stay here, right? You're dismissed. It was nice talking with you, young man. I'm sorry you're confused about Homeland Security. I'm gonna go to the park.
Okay.
So I'll just go by you guys.
All right.
Okay? Yep. And again, there are no weapons. No weapons.
When public photography is treated like terrorism and ID becomes an addiction for cops, we've got a constitutional crisis, right on the sidewalk. This video is a reminder. You don't need to justify your freedom to anyone. Not to a Karen, not to a sheriff, and certainly not to someone who thinks your rights are optional.